Hello, everybody. You might remember last year, the guys at Sphero who make cool robots that you control with your telephone released a BB-8 droid for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Everyone seemed to really love that. It was a fun little, holiday toy that everyone kind of lost their minds for. It was very hard to find. I think they were going for stupid amounts of money on eBay at one point. The good news is, if you didn't get one last year, they're basically re-releasing it this year, but with a few alterations. This is a special edition one that now comes with beautiful battle damage, so it actually looks much more like, the BB-8 you see in the movie. He's covered with all this sand from Jakku, and the base is all, scuffed up like you'd see in a real Star Wars thing. And they've also added this thing called the Force Band, which is a wearable, as you might, guess by the fact that it looks like a watch. You clip it on, and it now lets you control BB-8 with hand gestures. Basically, they had a lot of concern from parents who were like, hey, this is really cool that my kids can have a remote control robot. I don't really feel great about giving them my entire smartphone to drive it around with. So maybe there's some other alternative. And of course, there's those parents who don't want their kids looking at screens all the time. So they made this, and it's a Force watch. Basically, it uses Bluetooth to communicate with BB-8, and you can drive them around and make them do stuff, but that's not all it does. It's also got this kind of persistent, almost augmented reality type game where basically you practice force awareness, and you can wear this separate from your phone, separate from BB-8, just out and about doing your business, and occasionally it'll buzz, and you have to move your hand around and sense for Jedi holocrons, and then when you get those, you basically unlock things in the app, which then let you do Jedi Force training, where you basically turn your hand into various Star Wars things. So for instance, I guess this is also a Hasbro property. This is not a Star Wars vehicle, I assure you. But you can go like this, and it'll make, Millennium Falcon noises. And you go like that, and it goes choo-choo, choo-choo. So I want to show that off in a second. But yeah, basically, they've done kind of the opposite of what we've seen with Toys to Life stuff, where as opposed to, stuff like, I don't know, Disney Infinity or Skylanders or LEGO Dimensions, things like that, where they're like, hey, this new thing's coming out, but you have to buy more toys to go with it. In this case, they're like, hey, this toy released last year, we're adding new features to it. So if you did buy the BB-8 last season, you can totally just get the Force Band separately. I believe it's $80. And if you want to get, the cool new battle damage version, it's $200, including the Force Band. So, they're going strong with that. They continue to add new features, and it's a nice little thing. And the good news is they didn't kill off BB-8 in Episode 7. So there's going to be more BB-8 stuff in the future. And let's be honest, who hasn't wanted a nice pet robot?